Now, this topic has been requested by my clients. I am always getting asked. They're putting things down on their clarity chart like emotional availability, emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent. And they're saying, really, what does that mean? How do I know? Well, this is where my Secure Woman Bundle helps because we've got some high impact questions in there that are designed for my clients, some generic ones, around the challenges that we have identifying if this person really does have the qualities we're looking for. So, emotional availability versus emotional unavailability. What women miss. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about emotional availability because most women get this wrong. We think emotional availability is about a man being nice, and it's not. It's about whether he has the capacity, the actual emotional bandwidth to show up constantly in a relationship. Now, we all have our own challenges when it comes to that. Granted, but remember, we're talking about secure woman dating, which would attract a secure man dating. I just want to clarify something here. I am very pro men. Men face the same challenges that we face. They are struggling to find a woman who looks like their profile picture, doesn't just want to have dinner or other. There's no ulterior motive. They want to find somebody who is genuine, who is looking for a man just like them, just like us. So please know, I mentor women, but I do not bag men. So I just thought I'd say that. So emotionally unavailable men or women, just to lean into my statement there, they're inconsistent, avoidant, hot and cold, vague, allergic to uncomfortable conversations. So one of my clients was telling me the other day, she asked somebody a question and they're on a date looking over here and come back and go, oh, sorry, what did you ask me? Hello, red flag, serious red flag. Yep. So great at beginnings, but terrible at follow through. Emotionally available men or women are steady, consistent, honest, responsive, self-aware, able to repair, capable of connection. One creates chaos and one creates calm. So watch for this list. It'll save you years. He disappears and then reappears like it's nothing. He avoids emotional conversations. He gives affection, but won't commit. You feel unsure around him. Your nervous system spikes instead of softens. You're the one doing all the emotional labor. He says things like, I'm not ready. I need space. Or the classic, I'm just really busy. If your body feels anxious around him, your intuition already knows the answer. Women who overgive often mistake little crumbs for connection. We think availability will magically grow if we're patient. But emotional availability doesn't fix itself. It's a state. It's a pattern. And he can only change it with therapy, awareness, willingness, and time. It's not your job to wait. Your job is to recognize capacity. So ask yourself, does he repair when there's a rupture? Does he show up consistently, not just at the start? Does he communicate openly? Does he make space for feelings, mine and his? Does he take responsibility or does he deflect blame? If the answer is no, more than yes, you're not dating a partner, you're dating a project. And I promise you, projects, they belong at Bunnings, not in your heart. And if you think about it, what you're actually really looking for is somebody to meet you where you're at. So you need to be able to behave in a way of being emotionally available, because emotional availability is the foundation of secure love. And once you learn to spot it, you stop settling for men who don't even have the emotional range of a teaspoon. And I know we've all met those people. So emotional availability and you showing up that way, you communicating openly, and you being honest and repair when there is a rupture, even in the early stages. You know, there's nothing wrong with letting somebody know you're interested in them. To me, that's emotional intelligence. So I get a lot of my clients who say, oh no, chivalry. Whew, I love chivalry, don't get me wrong. And they should be chasing. You can't expect somebody to chase you in the way you want them to if you haven't clearly communicated that with them. And how can you communicate that clearly after one date or two dates? Where my clients say to me, oh, they're not responding. Oh, did you tell them you wanted them to respond in that way? You know, be emotionally available and clear yourself. What you think about, you'll bring about, and you attract those that you are. So you need to make sure that you are being all of those qualities that you're wanting in a person. And that includes emotionally intelligent, emotionally available, and all of those things. So if you want more on this and some more about, might want to know more about the tools that I've created, even in that little bundle, um, just comment below or DM me. But subscribe to my channel. I'm putting these kind of things out all the time. Got some great topics. And all of these topics are direct from my clients. This is what women are talking about in the dating world today. So hopefully becoming a secure woman, enjoying dating is the journey that you're on.